Honestly, I just had to do it.
Alright, well, thanks for that.
I mean, hey, are you really going to complain about the smell of ale?
No. You have a good one.
You as well.
Miss Blazer.
You are looking for me.
Of course, I wanted to check in with you. I heard you misplaced someone this morning.
Yes, but he has been found. He has been found.
Safe and sound.
Yes, this time not like the first time where he came in screaming covered in blood. It's nice. I'm glad that he wasn't this time.
Well, I believe he's at the apothecary, last I heard, if you want to catch up with him.
Yes. Catch up is a strong word. It's more like he wants to blurt out everything that happened to her. So.
Her?
Not blurt out everything that happened to him to her.
Ah, I see.
That makes more
It's
sense.
like he's Somer's gone through some changes.
Stefano! Son of a bitch.
We can chase after him.
They were looking for Soma for me.
I have a
I don't know if anybody told them.
I have a good relationship with them now.
Oh, is that so? You'd be true hero then, yeah?
It makes me want to throw up in my mouth. Oh my god, what happened to you?
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Don't worry about it, don't look at me, I'm fixing things. Loud cars, everything is just going A-okay for me today, absolutely. Bitch, I'm going to scream. Why? Why this always happen to me? This is why I need to invest in proper headset and not boot, you know. Anyways, fixed.
Looks good.
Thank you.
But yes, I have a good understanding with the guards now because I helped fix their problem. All above board, like you asked.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very much appreciate that. This way, nobody gets mad at you if you go and do whatever you want to do now, because now you made good relations with guards.
You have no idea.
Especially the really good ones. Stefano and Marco are good ones.
We are very firm friends.
Go.
He's up on the fucking battlements. Are you blind, woman?
Yeah. Yes, I am. I can't see that far without going.
Well, he's up on the battlements.
Diamonds everywhere.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I need to upgrade everything about myself. Let's just say that.
Chat, it is Ash's birthday today. So, on that topic, if you want to jump on over and say happy birthday and hello.
Miss Basil?
Did anybody tell you that we found Soma?
Yes.
Go get her. Go get her, chat. Go tell her happy birthday.
Is he alright?
It's
Yes,
the
he's
Art
okay.
of Ash
He,
on
He
Twitch.
just had a very,
If
very
someone
long
wants to,
sleepwalk. It took him a little bit.
One
Thank
of
you
the-
very much for
the-
looking around for me.
I think subscribers can post it.
How about you? Are you doing better?
There you go. Thanks, Ree. Go send her follows and stuff.
Eh,
Lighten up, huh?
I'll do my best. Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
I'll try. So, you helped with the problem?
I did.
Did you get rewarded for it?
I did not. Well, in a way, yes. It was not about the money.
Oh.
He goes into his pocket and takes out a little guard badge. It's like a little deputy badge, essentially. Puts it away.
I see.
Here's my get out of jail free card.
Good.
They
See,
were like-
now you can do justice.
They were like, what if we deputized you and made you part of the guards? And I said, I would rather scrape my fucking nuts off than do that. So they gave me this instead.
There you go.
Good deeds do not go, Where the fuck did he go? Oh, there he is.
He's still up there.
Yes, but now I will be
You know, at
returning
night
to my
up there is the perfect
justice.
place to look at the sky.
It is, but apparently
I
we're not
see,
allowed
but
on
now
there.
you can get away with it.
I can get away with it. I can do whatever I want now.
I mean, if now that you have that badge, it means you can go up there.
I'm going to start flashing it at everyone I can tell. And to cover up with it. Look away, guardsman.
No, I'm saying if they're up there, you can go up there too.
I suppose so. Keeping Nautis safe one person at a time, I suppose. I will say, these people involved are not super happy with you. They're not going to like fucking jump you or anything, but just keep an eye open, okay?
I know. I kind of figured they probably heard me talking about this.
Well,
I was worried. This is not something that they are, it's not the way that they talk, it's not the way that they are, and I was concerned for the safety of people who I do know what they're like, who they are.
I convinced them to direct their anger elsewhere. So, we have that to worry about. Well, not to worry about, I should say. But they are a little upset of how apparently quickly you forgot about everything that has happened. All the times you were brought up to the keep, all the times that,
Forgotten. Really, they think that I had forgotten everything that they had done. That man, Fenton, and a few others were the reason why I was able to come down. None of the people here went to my rescue, except for some of you. So no, they can be mad at me as much as they fucking want to at this point now, hearing that. I don't care.
You're preaching to the choir. And don't worry, I will not let them do anything to you. Now that I have this, I can
Thank you.
do whatever the fuck I want.
I will say, I was very vocal about how the Custode kept me safe during one of those nights that they had put me up there.
They
I
are.
was very vocal about how Fenton got the Custodes to be able to pull me out of that jail cell when they pinned me to a wall with a knife and cut Lily's ears off.
They are. They were acting out of emotion and anger rather than actually looking at the facts and such. I helped adjust it. I think now they will appreciate what I have.
I hope they do. Because I know you could have done something worse.
I wanted to.
But I thank you for working the way you did. Because now I can make sure that you're safe too. Because of that. So, safety.
Of course. I probably won't be doing it above board ever again because I hate it, so... But
now
I do
you
these
have your
things
get
for
out
you.
of jail free card.
I do, yes.
And I thank you for doing this.
Of course. You need anything done today, Miss Basil?
No, but apparently there's some sort of surprise party for me tonight. I know, shocker that I already know about it. Turns out no one's good at keeping secrets but me.
I am
Anyways.
very, very aware of that, Miss Basil. I would not be where I am right now if not for that fact. This is why you and I are so close. We can keep secrets.
Exactly. So, I would like to see you if this party even happens. If not, I understand. You are very busy, especially at night, and I think that's when this is going to happen.
I will try to make it.
It'd be nice to see you. But if not, again, I understand. I will not hold it against you.
Of course.
I spent a couple of nights ago counting out. I lost track of time for a while. Months. I didn't really celebrate my birthday for a while, but seeing so many people celebrating, and I tried to figure it out, and that's why I thought, hey, maybe it's today. It made sense for how old everybody was in my family, so...
Well then, Miss Basil. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Does this mean I have to get you a gift?
Now, the gift is that you show up. If you don't, I still won't be sad, but that would be a wonderful gift for me. You don't have to get me anything. Nobody has to get me anything. I just want my friends around me.
I understand. Well, I will do what I can.
Besides, even though I am one of those people that would most likely go and be like, oh, my tiny crow brain wants shinies, because I very much do. I like it very much. I will be nice and not force people to get me things.
Very well.
I am not okay. Not at all.
Well, I will try to make it. If not, I will leave you a suitable gift in my stead.
All right.
The pleasure
Thank
is always,
you,
Miss Basil.
Senator.
Perhaps my perhaps I could tell you my name. Is that a good birthday gift?
It is.
You have the option of shiny thing or my name.
Oh. We've known each other long enough. I think your name is more suitable than anything shiny.
Very well. My full name is Yago Sevatarian. But you can call me Sevatar. See?
Iago Sevatarian.
Correct.
I like that name. It suits you very well.
Oh, thank you. You can play my mother. She would have liked you.
Really, she would have.
Of course. I come from a long line of this.
Ah, I see. So she was probably a very beautiful woman who has very good taste.
Yeah, that is where I got most of my looks from, apparently.
I see. Definitely a very beautiful woman, then. If only I could see. Oh, well.
Maybe next birthday.
Sounds like a good idea to me then. Next birthday.
Next birthday. Good day, Miss Basil, and a happy birthday.
Good day, Iago.
Yeah, he's used that name once. He introduced himself to Torty. Jago. Yeah. Maybe. I'm still figuring it out. Maybe there's a Y in there. Maybe there's a Y at the start.
Come on, Matthias, pull your blade.
I'm alright.
My name is Antonio, and you insulted my wife. On God.
I wasn't talking about your wife.
Jago. Yeah, that could work. Jago. I've never had to write it down, so I haven't really thought about it.
Hello, can I get feed today?
Some food, and if you would smile, that would be nice.
I feel like a worker. I feel like I'm working at a nondescript location known for paying its employees poorly and always being happy, but never being.
Well, I'm loving it.
That's probably like.
I fucking hate it here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, it's Guardian.
You're getting paid minimum wage, fuck you.
I'm going to fucking kill whoever's saying.
In fact,
Don't
I
listen
am.
to this man. Don't listen to this man. He's a thief and a liar.
I can't believe you would say that about one of our guests. When you're over
Talk
there
about
running
you.
a cult.
I don't know. Somebody behind the big.
Now I may be a man,
Be careful,
but I'm
guys.
not a.
Cults, goddamn.
Mm.
Yonder.
But I'm definitely not a.
I need you to.
I'm going to sit down now.
It concerns me that he had to take pause to every.
Knowledgeable about stuff like this, I would say.
We tend to not pay attention to that too much.
And I'm sorry. Do you have any cotton?
Where's my fucking drink?
Let me see.
It's going to be really hard to get out of this Avatar accent now.
This morning we found a bunch of guys. Actually no. Well, all shipments have stopped on that front. We have no sources of orders.
Oh, there he comes. Oh god, my knees.
Keep putting that in my mouth, I might bite it.
He's not a man, he's a drow. Oh wait, he's a redacted. He's whatever you want me to be.
It is, I don't know what I did.
What's the crime against hate?
No, definitely a crime instigating hate.
What is that?
I did interact with this man and he threatened me.
I just gave Basil a fake name for a fucking birthday.
Exactly, so why would he have a...
Am I like Pavloving her? Is that like a Pavlov thing? If she believes it's a real fake, if she believes it's a real name and a real gift, doesn't it have the same effect as a real gift, even though it's fake? Placebo effect, but also gaslighting? Oh no. Well, he's not telling her that she's wrong.
Are we doing alright?
She'll find out so she's gonna be pissed. Yeah. I think at that point we've got a good enough rapport. Because Kyla would just be like, hey, remember all that shit I did for you?
Marin,
How's everything going?
So hard to do your job.
Everything's going good.
Your body is physically fighting you.
I've been learning quite
I
well.
see. Well, take the time you need.
However, I had a question for you, actually.
No, you're fine. It'll work long enough to get you what you need.
Say the thing.
Talk inside. Just some stew is fine.
Say the catchphrase.
What?
Oh. But, it's Gradian.
Alright, 1 second.
I'm getting paid minimum wage. Remember that before you kill me.
That is true. Alright.
Man, imagine trying to mug a McDonald's worker. How fucking...
I hate my life.
Gaslight, gatekeep, Gradian.
It felt very real.
You still want to pay for a shiny? I have a shiny. I was like, do I give her...
I'm working at a different place.
Speaking of, you work at the tavern.
Do I give her this necklace that is worth...
Purple mutant named Sharik. I need
No.
Do I give her this fancy necklace for 20 silver, or do I save the money?
The leather worker and that one. Those are the only two I've seen purple.
Fucking stupid ass.
Thank you
Fucking,
anyway.
I need to see what he's trying to do here.
Sorry I couldn't be of help. And now to see why my body is fighting me.
He called me a mutant.
not the Baron. No. Is there anything particular?
I have something that can kill you instantly. It's a Sevatar special episode. Fuck you, Mirren. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can also save anything from memory too, seeing this was your livelihood and your expertise.
Fuck it. Plan B. Plan B. Man, it's just casually think I get killed. Dude, it's like when you're like walking in a city or something that you haven't been to before, and you've got like your Call of Duty Battlefield mind on. Fuck, bruh, I just want to be Kyla. Your Call of Duty, you know what, I'm gonna. And you're like, I could totally snipe that guy from here.
Did you have fun today?
Sharik? Oh,
Hello there.
Hey, man. Saying something like that, I thought you were about to fight me. That's how the last guy tried to jump me. He said, "Hello there." And he pulled out 2 blades. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get my shit right. I came to check in. You know, I've been working all morning.
Yeah. No, I'm doing okay. Things are alright. It's a quiet day today in Nautis right now. I've been doing some...
It's too quiet, don't you think?
Yeah, I know, right? It's too quiet.
Shouldn't we be, like, raising some hell or something? Trying to get plans into action?
Man, I want to raise some hell so much, but we gotta wait for this... I don't know. Something.
So I left pretty early, I think, last night. Did anyone come up with any revelations?
No. They talked around in a circle for 45 minutes, and we didn't really come to...
Oh, so
anything.
I saved sleep time. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, you made the right call.
Well, what did you make of all of that last night, right? Was there anything concrete, something we could really grasp onto?
Fucking no. I just...
It used to be so much simpler.
Right?
That maybe...
There's a lot of different
2 months
factions
ago.
at play now, yeah. No, it just... Everyone wants to talk, but no one wants to, like, listen and, like, move forward with plans, and...
You ever feel people talk at you?
All the
and
fucking
you just
time.
kind of sit there?
Yeah. I love when they're like, alright,
Yeah.
Kyla, do you know this thing? And I'm like, yes, these are the details.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. Well, we need to find these details out so we can do the thing. And I'm like...
Yeah. So you just act as a repository. There's no...
I guess I just confirm things that people already know some way or another.
You're just a fact checker?
Bro,
I wouldn't think you to be reduced.
My brother in Christ, I bust my ass to handle some shit, and it just turns out I'm just, bro. That's how frustrated I am, bro.
It's no longer Marcus. It's bruh.
Brother. My brethren.
Well, hey man, yeah, pound it out. I mean, bruh.
For real.
Dap me up, you know.
It's disgusting.
So, weird thing happened yesterday. Figured I should tell you. I know we're trying to lay low, somewhat, and we're trying to still do good. There was this asshole yesterday, claiming to be a Sir Hartford, which really caught my attention. 'Cause isn't Hartford a name we know?
It is, yes.
Okay, this man claiming to be Sir Hartford, I don't know if there's any relation to Lady Hartford, had been accosting a poor woman who had just lost her husband, but she's a widow. A rich widow. And he has been, as I can tell, extorting her for all she's worth. Now, me, as part of my honor, as part of my code, decided I did not like what I was seeing, and I called the man's honor into question. I threw the gauntlet down.
Again, you have a habit of this.
Because it's the right thing to do to settle a dispute with a man like that. First it was at the tavern, then it moved to my shop.
Is this Sir Hartford any colors or entourage or?
Not that I could tell. No, it's just him. So either he's parading around as someone else, which is even worse. If he's using a name, that's worse.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's a scoundrel.
Yeah, there aren't any of those in Gradia.
Right. But clearly the man needs to be taught a lesson, so it'll be tomorrow.
Okay.
If we even survive, it's tomorrow.
What did he look like?
Short brown hair, brown eyes, pretty plain looking.
Hmm.
About lower height than me. About your height, maybe.
All right.
Which she's not blonde, so I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Probably
that was
no
my thing.
relations.
I don't know. Have you talked to Zim yet? Yeah. All
I
right.
can't talk to him.
Well,
Right?
when I see him,
Everyone
if you
has
see
that
him, let him
problem.
know.
Yeah.
I'll do the same.
Oh, sure. It'll be a real spectacle. It's tomorrow,
Yep.
and I don't know. Bring snacks. Bring a drink. It'll be out in the flower fields, so probably get a blanket or like a
Yeah. Sounds like a real
Yeah.
cute evening.
I was like, there's not much to do, right? So might as well duel them, man.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for that, Marcus. I'll...
And you say I make a habit of this. It is by my honor that I do this.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
If words cannot truly dispel, then it's action. So
that I agree with.
right. So that's. I wouldn't stab the man in the back because I'm not a backstabber. So it only follows.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. As long as we're in agreement.
Yeah. Of course.
Invite your friends.
Well, they're all here.
Oh. Oh, come now.
I'll see you around, Marcus.
I'll be seeing you.
All right.
I'll go this way so it's not weird.
Yeah, it'd be fucking awkward. Where's that fucking cryptid?
Good day. Just popping in to see if everything's all right. So far so good. If anything chaotic happens before the day's out, but yes, all in all, can't complain. Still need to talk to the blacksmith eventually about my weapon, but just that and testing different ideas I have. So.
All right then.
I don't know if I should mention, but never mind. You'll work it out. I left.
Oh.
Your pouch was loose, buddy.
So it would seem.
Yeah.
And the drawstring was pulled on it.
That's
strange.
crazy, yeah. Be careful.
Well, I've been looking for you.
Oh.
Do you have a moment?
My shrink. Hi.
Yeah, let's go.
Great, let's disappear into an alley.
Sure know how to treat a man.
You deserve the world.
You don't know the half of it.
You don't deserve to cry. Anyone that makes you cry makes me want to stop them. And I can't do that.
You ever heard of the Gradia and Glizzy overdrive? I invented it.
I'm gonna go this way now. You lost your chance.
Come on, get over here!
Yes, I'm going to lock the door.
No doors are
can't
locked
escape.
for me.
That's a lie.
You're not that good, kid.
Where'd he go? Could have swore I saw something.
Ow! My knee.
Oh, you stupid fucker.
Oh, my knee popped. Oh.
Just shimmy on over.
Oh God. Okay. getting old, Vez.
Was it worth it?
No, it wasn't. It was stupid. I'm getting fucking old, dude. My brother in Christ. My brother in Mithrax.
Do you want the do you want good news first or bad news?
Start with the bad news, so we can end on a high note.
Alright. Bad news is, we're kind of fucked because of the open war declaration between the Redards and the Robber Baron, which means getting him alone is going to be nigh on impossible because he's in open conflict now. And, Serapis not here, anyway. And I don't have a reliable way to get in contact with him that isn't just a dead drop, which he probably isn't checking right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I have left a message. So we can either try a last-ditch attempt tonight to try and get him alone in the middle of a war, and capture him alive and bring him in to justice and get his men flipped over. Or we don't do anything, the Imperials show up, and now we have to deal with all the Imperials. And they come tomorrow with Inquisitors. And apparently Volk sent a raven ahead, and I'm sure I will be questioned, to put it lightly, which means I'll probably have to go into some hiding.
This is all great news. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm having a really bad headache, so I'm going to very quickly be right back.
You do that. I'll just sit here waiting for my inevitable death.
Yeah, this is the weirdest crash I've ever had. I'm like, everything's frozen, but, you know, we can still have a conversation.
Wait a minute. Before you go, the motherfucking Viper, the best assassin in Gradia, owes me a favor. Why can't I have him capture the fucking Robber Baron?
I mean, do we want to burn it on this?
I certainly don't want the goddamned Imperials to land.
Fuck's sake, I gotta... I'll be right back.
Go. Who is it?
Oh, that was the weirdest crash to ever crash. That hurt my knee so bad. It's fine now, I don't feel anything, but just the initial crack was like, ugh. It didn't hold. I didn't even close it. When I got up and moved to my PC, it exited out itself. What the fuck? Where did... There you are. The rare half crash. They're not fucking Pokemon, guys. Though I do be fucking collecting them. Okay. That's my dubstep. If there was Pokemon, you'd be the ghost type gym leader. Because I'm fucking dead. Yeah, I started. I got an emulator on my phone, and I started playing Pokemon Silver. I've never played it before. It's kind of, it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. It's a good vibe. I named my rival Wanker.
Which alien was that?
Ugh.
I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Don't see how that's going to prevent what we are worried about from getting here.
It's not. It's going to stop them when they arrive. They arrive. A mem has
And
enough
they
men.
go
He
past
doesn't.
here.
They're not going to lay siege to Gradia.
That would be an all-out war. We would get support from all of the
Council.
Yes.
It would be an open declaration. That's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to assimilate Gradia peacefully. War is not in their best effort. They're fighting like on 3 different fronts right now. So, if they land and they find that Amem is no longer agreeable to having them there, they will not really have a choice but to leave.
Not without dropping off a few people first.
They... Tang, you are not... What do you need? What do you need from me?
You
I
wanted me
appreciate
to
your
bring
input. But you're... Go on. Well, you had something you wanted to ask me.
I am attempting to create something, and that something requires goods.
All right.
People aren't listening
Kind
through
of.
the windows, right?
No, they're not allowed to listen to the windows. It's in bad taste.
This is a safe place to talk.
Yes.
I'm assuming so if he showed up, not you. But fucking... I'm attempting to create a container to be able to move any of the dangerous artifacts that we come across without killing anyone or giving anyone sudden onset dementia.
Is that a problem, typically?
Why are you looking at me?
Every single time I've seen somebody pick up anything, bad shit happens.
All right, Tang, what is your plan with this container? What is it made of? Do you... But what are you making it out of?
Tin and precious gemstones.
And you're sure that would stop it? How? How would that stop the magical flow of anything?
During the creation process, the infusion of the metal and the way that the crystal is made is capable of offsetting the effect from the person to the crystal itself, using it as a lockbox.
Tang's gonna bejewel a metal box.
How do you know this?
I've been studying for 2.5 years and I figured out something. Nobody asks me anything.
Where did you learn this?
You pick up a few things watching a whole bunch of people fiddle with magical objects and learning engineering. Not to mention defusing a fucking warforged.
He's street smart. You're book smart.
Yes.
This is gonna be a great collab. I can just see it.
I'm not sure where the tin comes into play, but I do know that the precious gemstones do hold some sort of magical... What?
It doesn't need to be tin. It needs to be a soft, malleable metal. To be able to be more acceptable to outside substances. You're essentially alloying it with a gem.
Well, we do have a bunch of gems. For soft metals, I can get you those. Copper, bronze, I don't know if brass counts. It's a little harder to make.
Copper
but
could work. Brass is more durable.
brass is hard to get. Let me see what I can
It
actually
will
just
require
buy.
experimentation either way.
Well, the good news for
problem
you is we just figured out. Turns out Markle just knows how to read some ancient languages, and he doesn't know how, but he's deciphered a bunch of words off of the tablet, which we could maybe use to enhance the effect. And I know a ritual that actually will seal things for a time, anyway. There's probably a way to make that permanent.
That could help. It's a place to start at least. So,
it's a good idea, but
the problem I'm running into is I cannot mine out any precious gemstones. I don't have a gem mine. And from what I could see, the more pure the gem, the more effective it would be.
how many gemstones do you need? Do you just need one large one to crush up, or what?
I would assume either one large one to crush up and assemble into the key in order to make the alloy boxes from the same one, or 2 gemstones in order to make the box and the key. It's 2 things.
We secured a bunch of smaller gemstones for use in trade. They are precious, but small. I don't know if those can be useful. I would rather use those than the one that I have, because pulls out a dimly glowing sapphire. I have filled it with something. So, I think it would be a good idea to see if we can just take a couple of these smaller gemstones for testing, and then if that fails, we'll know we maybe need a bigger one, and I can safely discharge this. And God, it was expensive, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
Do you know how to safely discharge it?
I do.
You want to share with the class?
Not particularly. But what I will tell you is I believe that if we can get our hands on some of those magic crystals, the ones that we knew horribly nothing about, that I, granted, got your arm blown off from because of tampering, I think we can safely extract them now. I found that I can transfer between objects this sort of essence. So if I can get in touch with them, I can fully charge whatever we might need to charge without having to sacrifice anyone's life essence. And it just so happens we might know where some of these crystals are.
Where?
I don't know yet. Torty does, apparently. That's what I'm trying to figure out, but she's hesitant to tell me about it. I have to talk to her still.
Okay.
So, this can all work. I'm interested in the concept, Tang, but for now, I really need to focus on this robber baron situation and see if I can even do anything about this.
Oh, I'm fully aware. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be much help in that regard. I'm not good with politics. All I know is, apparently I also have an assassin in my back pocket.
Great. That's excellent news. Who is it?
Problem is, he doesn't go after humans. Or Bjornings. Or hobbits.
Wait a minute, are you telling me you're friends with that fucking thing? It was on our roof earlier, in the broad daylight.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Alright, fine. We'll keep in touch about this, Tang.
It's highly likely that at some point he's going to attempt to kill me because I keep trying to talk to you. Unless I can somehow determine you all as allies. But
good luck with that. With this on my arm, I don't... Fuck.
Oh, trust me, I am already... I would like to talk a lot more, but you have a lot on your plate already, and I'm not going to overflood your banquet.
Wonderful. What a bounty I have. Take care, Tay.
If I can help, just let me know.
Sure.
I've been looking into stuff like this, and I quite literally had my hands inside of a magical bomb.
I'll keep that in mind.
The one on your roof, I had my hands in his back. Oh, by the way, I think that we're explosive.
You're dynamite.
I'm talking literally. That is not a metaphor.
Goodbye, talking bomb.
You.
See you later, Tang.
Goodbye, walking tombstone.
Yeah, one of these days, Tang is
I
gonna.
know you are, but what am I?
Wow, you showed him.
I still got him.
Tang's
no.
just gonna start slowly counting down from
closed.
5 one
No,
of
it's
these
not.
days.
I will
5, 4.
He's about to bust.
I have one more thing to say.
Yes.
5,
Oh, fuck.
4, 3.
No opinion,
You can't blow
your.
up if you're not listening. Oh, la 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 la.
We'll never hit 1.
You won.
Oh, you want the door open? All right, here you go. There you go.
All right, thoughts. Thoughts about the plan with the, snake.
See, the thing is,
I was coming in to apologize again. That's it.
Oh, well, no worries.
You owe him an apology.
You talking about a snake?
the thing
Big old tunnel snake.
is, we have a favor with the drow,
I
right?
was having a bad day. I like the mask.
None of it's nowhere to be seen, though.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but we have a favor with the drow, so that's like right. It was an option. Okay, we could use them to get the robber baron, right?
Indeed.
Not anymore. They're at war now.
Okay,
which
but-
means
but-
it's going to be way harder.
We brought that up with Tazim, and Tazim is like adamant that he thinks we can do it. And we don't need to burn the drow favor on this. And I feel like he'll say the
And
same.
was that?
This was last
And was
night.
that before they were at open warfare
This
with
was
each other?
last night.
Last night.
Yeah. So I
Well,
feel.
fuck, let's go do it.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like, he's like, but we can do this, and I'm like, okay, but how? And he doesn't have an answer for it, so I don't know. But he doesn't want to use this drow favor for this, and I doubt he'll want to use this viper.
Sir,
thing.
checking for invisible people.
Indeed. I could do this.
Start throwing flour everywhere.
Well, look.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah.
Simple, useful this way.
Well, it's
He's
not-
going to be with armed guards, and it's probably going to be way harder than it would have been before they were at open warfare.
Agreed.
So I don't know what we're expecting here.
Well,
I would rather be safe than sorry, to be honest. Unless we want to use the Viper Favor to kill a fucking Inquisitor, which might be a better option.
well, we kind of have that covered.
Or a worse one. Oh, you do?
I'm gonna sweep that up now.
We have a
I wish you luck.
an ace up the sleeve in that regard.
Because from what I understand, Volk forwarded his notes to whoever's on that fucking ship that's coming, which means they're going to want me dead. Or for questioning, which means tortured, and I'm tired of being tortured. I might just grab their hand and suck their juice out.
You can do that. You can just suck someone's juice out via their hand.
Wouldn't that be crazy if I could do that? God, that would be awesome.
Yeah. So Volk got what was in this letter about what?
What? Which letter?
The one that Volk sent.
Oh, Volk. So I was the main suspect in the Major's death.
I see.
I'm not entirely wrong, obviously, but fuck me. I got soft and I tried to tell, I tried to forewarn that stupid corporal, what's his name, Sanders.
Sanders is
And
a fucking.
warn him about the robber baron and everything, and he fumbled it so hard and immediately brought me in, tried to get me tortured by his surgeons. If it wasn't for your father and gents and rushing them, I would be probably in a couple more pieces, or at least short a few more.
I don't know. We're waiting on what Tazim wants to do. I left last night mid powwow because it was 45 minutes of us talking in a circle, so I went to sleep. But if they've come up
I
with
think
a
it's
plan,
time that we do something ourselves. He's got what he wants with the men, which means we just need to do whatever follows that course, and he should be fine.
I don't do anything without his okay anymore.
And what if he's not around?
I'm supposed to leave him a note.
Then let's leave him a note that we're capturing the robber baron.
Using what?
Yeah, what's your plan for this, Vizrin?
A big box with a stick that props it up. I don't know
with a
yet.
book under it. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's like, we need to do this, we need to do this. We don't actually have a plan going forward. I'm all for using the drow or using the fucking viper to catch him, but Tazim's saying that he thinks we can do this, but he doesn't have an answer on what that is, so I'm confused, but...
Maybe you could, schedule a meeting with them to show him your shiny rock.
That's sort of my plan is. I left him a note saying I want to meet with him, and I have basilisk powder. We could paralyze him, and then I have an antidote after we tie him up and bind him, and I have a cage with wheels.
And his guards are going to have to be dealt with. This is going to have to be an actual action we have to take. We can't just fumble our way through it. It has to be deliberate.
Exactly.
How many people
So
do
you
you
need
think
to
he's
get
going to bring with
manpower.
him?
I don't know, he's in a
bring
full
you to his
war.
place?
Usually he just travels with his sergeant, but they're at war now, which means, getting that sergeant's going to be hard. Come in. I know that knock.
God, I just...
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to End of the World Strategizing.
I would say
No
it's
help
not
here,
the end
but
of
I'm
the
here to drink.
world, but, anything
do
we
have
do
Gradian
here
fire, I
isn't
don't know
going
how
to
that helps
affect
us.
anything else anywhere else. You do realize this?
Sorry, what?
No, I'm just saying it's not the end of the world.
It's the end of our fucking world.
It's different.
End of the world
Not-
as we know it.
Not for our intents and purposes, Smarkle. Look, before we get sidetracked on semantics, does anyone else have any ideas? We have plenty of materials. We've got the things we need to capture him. Do we just bait him into a meeting, kill as many of his people as possible, and capture him? Quick and
I
dirty.
mean, that seems like the simplest thing. The question is, can you get him out somewhere open?
Question
It's a
is...
slim chance,
You said
but
yourself
fancy
that it's
tricks
going to
up his
be...
sleeve.
he probably does. He knows these things as well. Not probably to the extent that I do, though. But he probably will have a few bubbles. Doubt he's
There's a
expecting
lot of
basilisk
probablys
powder,
there.
though. Well, I don't know for a fact, Markle. At this stage, at this very late stage, we have to do things with guesswork because we're out of time. Who is it?
I swear to fucking...
Come in!
Any of you seen Basil?
Not recently.
I'm trying to find her. I heard that she had a breakdown. Alright. Alright, fine then. I'm sorry I didn't shoot
She's probably around town.
Just hoping that she's alright.
Do take care.
Sharik. Is my knife done?
It is. It'll be on the leftmost counter.
Understood. I'll close this for you.
Thank you. So, what we should do is create a plan for the contingent that the robber baron does get back to me tonight. That way we can just say, hey, he did it, let's do the plan.
Agreed.
Perfect. So, we've got a cage, we've got basilisk powder. Does anyone else have anything else to add, or...
So what happens to his plan if he wants to meet at his keep?
Most of his men are probably out fighting. Are out fighting. Which means he'll be
So then
operating
you're going to need
on
people to
limited
sneak
crew.
in and infiltrate. And how many people do you have that can do something like that?
He offered to let us into his keep.
But that's how many
he
people?
said-
2?
No, he said you and your friends to whoever that was too.
Soma.
And
Soma talked to him.
He's gained favor with the Robber Baron, and the Robber Baron apparently desperately needs him for his medical knowledge, so he offered to allow him and his friends into the keep for protection. So that's a way into the keep. But
That's an idea.
I think going into the keep is a death sentence. I really do.
It's certainly a fight and a half.
This is what we were talking about for 45 minutes last night, and we kept going around in fucking circles.
We should have acted on this sooner. I don't know why we didn't. We had everything in place.
we had more
Yeah, I know.
plans, and then everything got accelerated because of fuckhead.
Kovaz.
Yes, that's his name.
We couldn't have planned Kovaz's move.
Because that fucking... while I'm grateful that you stepped in and got us all that best case scenario out of the worst possible situation, it fucking sucks that he took that damned quarry.
If we do manage to get in, there is a non-zero chance, or 50-50 chance that there are hidden passageways in his keep. I've been to old places like that. They like their hidden alleyways. They like their servants hidden. So, getting in would be easy. We have invitation. Getting him would be tricky, knocking him out, whatever. Finding those passageways, little harder unless we manage to find a servant to help us.
I highly doubt
At the work.
that that place is gonna have anything like that. It's ancient.
The point
Everything would probably be, collapsed in.
that I made when this was brought up last night is that, yes, there's an unlikely chance that there'll be secret exits in and out, but it is a dilapidated keep. There will be weaknesses in the walls, things that, wouldn't be up to scratch. That is what we would have to exploit.
I asked Morden this, but do you have the resources to make a grappling hook?
No, I'm out of iron.
Shit.
You
Marcus
check with
probably
Wainwright.
has
This is
one.
Does he?
Probably. He has 160 feet of rope. He's obsessed.
Oh, does he?
over
I'll
it,
buy
so I
rope
assume
off of
he
him.
has-
Okay.
Yeah. He's
I'll
kind
buy
of
rope off him,
emotionally
too.
attached to it. He's not going to sell it.
Well, I'll tell him
that's
I
weird.
need it for my, adventuring kit, obviously.
Yeah.
This is basically what we talked about last night. We just went around in
Alright.
circles, and I don't know, Morden wanted to talk to Tazim about something. They went upstairs, and I went to bed after that because we were getting nowhere. We just kept talking around in circles. So either Tazim has a plan, or fucking, I don't know.
Tazim and
Seems like
Gorban
there's
just
nothing
went
we can
up
do
top,
then.
so they're going to be occupied trying to convince him of all the shit.
Here's hoping.
Hmm.
That doesn't fix the problem, though.
Yeah. No.
If they can convince a mem to turn away the damned Imperials, we can still get the Robber Baron.
No, they're convincing a mem to allow them to be nobles. And then once they're on the council, they're going to try and convince a mem, using that position, they're going to try and convince a mem to turn the Imperials away. However, because of this war between the robber baron, Mem needs men, and he's gonna want these Imperials, so Tazim doesn't have a fucking leg to stand on asking them to turn them back.
Fuck it. Damn it, why don't we just say we've got a small fighting force of, I don't know, 20, 30 fucking people who are completely unhinged, and we'll just go in there and get the fucking bastard and drag him out by the hair he doesn't fucking have.
Who are you going to trust? Well-trained soldiers or a random group of peasants that happen to have swords and armor?
A plucky group of peasants. Thank you very much.
The lords
Lucky.
won't go
Exactly.
for it,
Yeah.
but I see what you mean. I mean, they did fucking send us after the Capitano, so...
Exactly. We've proven ourselves.
It's a hard sell, and the last thing that Tazim wants to do is, as soon as he's got a seat on that council, is to throw it away by suggesting something that he knows they won't go for, you know?
I mean, do we need permission?
Then I should call in this favor.
Which favor?
I've got a favor with someone who could definitely get the robber baron. I don't know if you could get him alive, though. I'm not
We
sure
do
that's
it.
his MO.
Well, that's what you need. Specifically him to be alive.
I could give him everything he needs to get him here alive. I could let him have the kit, use the cage, use the damned poison that I got
Who is
specifically
this?
in case I saw the fucking... I don't know, am I allowed to talk about him?
He was in the room
Is
when
it
he
the
showed
friend
up.
that we saw a couple days ago? Yeah, that guy. You have a favor with him?
That guy, yes. You're right. He was here. Yes, that guy. I've got a favor with him. I can give him the supplies. We give him all the shit he needs to get him here. I'm sure he has his guys. It would be done in a night.
Doesn't Sarah also have a favor?
Yes, but
It
she's
needs to
not
be
here.
used for
And
something
it's
else.
And Tazim wants to use it for something else down the line, and he's probably going to say the same thing about this. But I think definitely run it by him, and I think do it when he comes back from this meeting, because if he comes back from this
What's
meeting...
the point of having favors if you're not going to use them? What favors are going to need called down the line?
If he comes down from there and he's done with his meeting and he's achieved what he wants to achieve, then all this is a moot point, right?
Alright.
Alright then. You let me know as soon as he's out of that meeting, alright?
As soon as I see him, yeah.
Thank you. Also, what do you know about a man named Sevatar? He's been walking around all creepy-like with his mask on, weird accent.
Oh, that's him! That's his name! He was on my house yesterday in the morning.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Says he's a
I
friend.
thought he was the one in
I don't trust him as far as he can
he
throw.
jumps off my fucking building, off my house, right? And there was 2 dead guards around the corner. He's like, oh, I didn't see anything.
Oh,
Can you
well, then I
imagine?
guess he is a friend. I'm guessing that was before the whole guard change.
No, this was
No,
yesterday.
it was after. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, by the way, stepped out
So
our
we have a
door
villain
and I
on
saw
our
a dead
hands.
guard. So, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just lucky that the guards know that I'm so fucking pathetic and loud that, I'm not to be blamed for dead bodies lying around town, apparently.
They just straight up dismiss you. If this is all one big facade, so you aren't suspicious for this sort of stuff, like, props to you.
I'm the best genius in the world, if that is what it is, but sadly it is not.
That's a shame. You really had my hopes up for like a brief shining moment.
Yeah, we'll see if it was that, what I tell you.
That's true. But I've also seen you trying to sneak around when you don't think I'm watching you, and that's a hard sell.
Alright.
Or she's just always on her toes.
But at that point, the mask becomes the
Always
person.
aware.
No. She knew you were watching her.
Whoa, she
those
outplays
Exactly.
me. Right.
Exactly. I got your queen in this checkmate. I don't know play chess.
You haven't
never
been-
played chess.
You haven't been teaching her chess, have
I
you?
don't know.
We played Liar's Dice. That was pretty cool.
We did play Liar Size. I played that before, though.
Yeah.
That was common. Yeah. I was doing pretty good, too.
Well, I'll let Tazim know as soon as I see him. I'm sure as soon as he fucking comes out of the keep, there's gonna be like 30 people that are like, Tazim, I need to talk to you about this. And he's gonna disappear, but I'll do my best. It is urgent.
Alright. Good, good. I appreciate it.
Bootie's foot! Fucking unpaved roads! I'll sue!
Who are you gonna sue,
How much-
Bucci?
Who said that? Oh, fuck, that hurts. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Hello, Bucci. Have you or a loved one stumbled on a road recently?
What? Yes, recently.
Would you like to seek
Right
compensation?
there. Yes, I would. Click to continue.
Fuck you. There's your
In front of my
compensation.
goddamn shop.
All your personal information has been taken now. Don't worry.
Bezrin, you want to buy
What's the
some
host
fuckers
talking?
in
Give me the
someone's
host name,
personal
number,
shit?
Social insurance number.
What?
Wait, what?
I just gathered someone's entire social security number and details and such. Would you like to buy his information?
Oh, yeah.
You get to the Merchants Guild.
50 copper. I'm
There
sure
you
it can
go.
be worth more.
Oh yeah, I just do it with thousands of people every day, so it all adds
You
up.
have mail. You 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 have mail.
Pleasure talking to you,
have
Poochie.
You know, it looks like you're having a mail problem.
I have something called a firewall.
Knights
That
Templar
could be
was
very
really
useful
bad.
for you, I
Oh,
think.
really? Really? What does it do? Tell me
Monthly
about this
subscription.
firewall.
It doesn't
Holy
really do
shit!
anything, it's
Congratulations,
just sort of,
you
it's another
won!
virus you install.
You won! Talk to me and you can earn 5,000 gold pieces. You have won! Congratulations!
Oh, wait, hold up. 5,000 now. You've got my interest. Okay.
Click here for a free
My
vacation
God,
to
this whole
Blackrock.
singles in your head.
Sorry, I'm using...
Hot drow in your
I'm using a
area.
pad. I'm trying to scroll over to it. I'm trying to scroll to it. I think I did it.
Big cocks in your area.
I think it's low riding.
Oh! It really is. That is quite a large cock.
Nice. Hey.
Heavy and girthy one.
Wow.
Oh, I'm closing this door.
I'm going away. This got really miasma really quick.
Is this the firewall?
The miasma's getting too thick.
Wait.
Oh, that's cute. Oh god. I have no idea how that looked in like from another perspective. I gotta take a second. Probably. Hold up. I got so many fucking emails, but I can't read them now. Pretending to be someone on the internet, and he is a drow. Fuck you, Bucci. You fucking coward. What the fuck? Not sure. It just pulled out? What the fuck? Bruh. Come on, bruh. Perfect. Do 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 do. I don't think he's gonna use the wolf pelt. I mean, what would he use it on? Nothing is not really his style. It's cool, but it's not Kylo. Knock knock.
Well, I'm excited.
Come on in. Come in. It's open. What would you like?
If you'd like it.
Just checking in with you guys. Hope you're doing okay.
Go on.
We're doing alright. I'm just trying to
I've been
gather the last
quite
remnants of things
busy
before
around
I
here, haven't
call
I?
it a night and
Or
go
sleeping.
to my home later on
Easier
this
through
evening.
some of the pain in my legs when I put too much pressure on them.
Have people
sleep it
watch
off
for
instead.
certain things coming upon the shores. Do you know what I mean?
So,
Yup, I wouldn't keep too much here in the shop for that reason. Just in case.
lady of the place would be able to give me more
Well, luckily
peace
I
of
have
mind.
a. This is
I
only
had a
my
lot of
smaller
fun last
equipment here.
time
Most
with
of my
the
other
Golden
stuff's at
Pestle.
the one, but yeah, I will take.
Learning all about how to.
I will definitely be taking
If
my
eventually,
stuff that I haven't been using
if
back.
I'll be able to
at least some
finally
more of it.
move around, I still want to be helpful.
So that way I have at least 2 of each.
We'll go down and see if she has anything that needs to be ground up now. And
But
we can do
yes,
so
there's some equipment out there.
comfortable
Alright,
up here.
just checking in.
I can help you move down there.
Anything else you
Would
needed?
it be easier
No.
to the kitchen
I think I'm okay.
area or
Fixing to go shopping around, see what there's left around town.
Be hard pressed. Haven't been much income recently.
Just about anywhere. More so for
Yeah,
your
need-
comfort than.
Then
Need to find out if Markle
you'll
has
like it up
anything
here a
left in
bit
his
more,
inventory
so
storage before
I
they're
saw
gone.
Miss Lisa lying
If you
there
want, I can go
earlier.
grab him and say you're free right now.
If you can bring me down to the
Go
second
grab him?
floor, my legs are very weak today.
Yeah.
It was hard
I know
enough
where
just
his
getting
shop
to the
is.
banister.
Yeah, sure. If you want to go.
Very wonderful.
I hope that info that I sent you worked out.
You just got princess carried.
Locomotion.
Upon a raven.
Yeah,
Rough night, huh?
Locomotion off.
There you go. I'm just gonna.
Her eyes are so red,
Yeah, no, it's
Kyler.
Also, here, a wooden bear statue.
You're good
with
if you want
extremely
that.
highly detail on it.
Fine is fine.
Not sure how to.
And even
heard
with the scarf
your
on,
friend, and I thought that'd be
you can see
something to try to cheer you up and keep us in
dried
I'm being
streaks
able to
across her face.
Needing to rest again. Pain in my legs are very bad today.
It's not just from me. I had
Well,
help
let's
and
give you
that skill with
something to do
detail.
while
but-
you rest. If you just get busy.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going back there.
I put a love there.
I'm not sure how to help this.
All I can make is dreamer drought.
Does that make it go to sleep?
It helps
Yes.
with sleep.
Yes, it would help her have a dreamless sleep. I've given it to her before when she's had nightmares. But I can't give it to her now because then she would just plop down and we'd have to carry her all the way back.
I can do that.
Oh, okay. So you want me to give it to her now then? Let her plop down?
She doesn't want it now. If it doesn't start changing, you're not going to give me much choice. Try it tonight.
I'll hold her down. You feed it to her.
I'm definitely not doing
Well, I
that.
mean, she said she'll take it to... No, well, no. She said she'll take it tonight when we get home. She just wants to be...
Do that.
Oh, wait. You know what I can make for you? I made it for Shriek one time when his eyes were messed up and stuff. I made it with the water petal and some grove water, and he dropped it in his eyes. Would help with redness and soreness of the eyes and moisturize your eyes.
I think
That
this
might
is
help.
from a lack of
At
sleep.
least a little bit. Well, I know, but I've seen her keeping her eyes like open, like permanently, and barely wanting to close them.
When she says this, you do realize she has not blinked since you have walked in.
It might be a good temporary fix, I suppose.
At least it allow her to put drops in her eyes to keep them moisturized. She's not going to freaking use her eyelids.
And do you have any herbs that you need ground up or resources processed?
Let's see.
Tolly's looking for something to do.
I have a bushel over there of some Knight's Rose, some Herrera grasses and Cameric. I need to go buy some more, but she can come down here and grind some if she wants, yes. Or you can take the pedestal
mind if
and go up there to her. Yeah, you can take it up here. And you can come back down and grab a bowl of it and say the herbs are in that, and you can just let her, you can take that up there and then come back and get the bowls of herbs for the work out of. But let me make this for little Lisa real quick. Pour some of this here. I'm gonna have to.
Here you go. I'll be right back with the herbs.
Right. Let me go grab the water petal. Water petal. Here it is. There we go. Put a little water petal in there. Alright. Let me just shake it up real good. And with this water petal in there, as long as you keep it hydrated, just continue to, once you get near the low of it, put some more grove water in it. Mix it up again.
Afternoon.
Hey, Markle. Here. Just drip that in your eyes every once in a while, okay?
So all I wanted to know if you had any more potions in stock, because everybody seems to be gobbling down the ones I buy. And I just need one for myself, just in case.
Because I am being called for again.
Okay, one for yourself. What do you have in stock that
In
I
a
could
hand.
buy from
The
you?
next time you come up here, everything will be completely
Well,
crossed
wait.
out.
I think I've already bought everything I could buy off of you. I think it's your brother or your cousin I need to get stuff off of.
Yeah, he said you had some fiber for you.
Gives me something to do.
Do what you had back.
I have stone.
Oh, you do?
Already
Fuck,
helpful,
stone?
Ready?
Yes.
And
How much?
It's one.
pretty enough.
I know,
same price
I
as
know.
always,
Fair
I
enough that you can't really do much with.
Actually,
blink.
no, sorry, I have it.
Get it into your actual eye.
So,
Fair enough.
Doesn't work if you
we
just
will say...
flick it everywhere. Gotta do the other one.
1 silver for 10.
Done. Let's see. Do you just want an advanced healing? Is that what you're looking
I'll do it
for?
quick. Ready?
Yeah.
There you go. I know,
Well,
I know.
Here.
Just blink.
Just then give me, instead of me giving you coinage, just give me 6 silver. And I'll give you the healing potion.
Oh, they've certainly gone up in price, haven't they?
Well, they've always been 7 silver. I'm taking the silver off of it. 6 silver for the advance. Wait,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
we
they
sold
were.
it cheap. Wait, no, wait. I think we sold it cheaper though to you because you were reselling it. I thought. I think that was
Okay,
the
if
deal,
that was
right?
the only reason, then yeah, 7 silver sounds fine.
Well, it'd be only.
Knock, 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 knock,
Yes,
knock.
come in.
Well,
Yes,
6, yeah.
come in. Get in here. Get in here. It's
Ah,
open.
Get the fuck in.
All right.
There's your healing, advanced healing potion, and just leave your rocks on.
Promise
the
you gonna take it to
back.
sleep tonight.
Which is 20 fiber.
Otherwise,
Love
it's
it when
only
y'all
gonna get
show up, 'cause
worse.
y'all bring me good things I want to buy.
This is the
Alright,
last
so I
shipment,
got-
though. It was the one I was meant to sell
I'll
you.
try
a
and
while ago.
convince her too.
Okay, so got 6 silver from Marco. Okay.
Don't make me give you tough love. It's a lot easier if you play along
Noticed,
with it.
is your sickness improving, Venora?
My sick. Now, as long as I'm not near you that often, yes, I'm fine.
Oh, goodness. Well, ouch.
What? No, I'm just.
It's fine. I feel sick when he's near me too.
Distant thing. Oh.
I feel nauseous when I'm near me as well. So, these 20 fibers.
Yes. How much did we say?
Let me think. It was 3 silver for 20.
Right, there's your 3 silver. And let's see. You said 20 fiber, right? 3's.
Right.
20. And I need to know
That's
what
the
else
lot.
do you have? What else do you.
Oh, I. I can't find Tang or Harry for the life of me, but I might need you all very soon. About the dog.
Mm-hmm. Haven't had a chance to bring it up with anyone yet.
I'm going to grab Tazim too.
Alright. If you can find him. There he is.
You may come as well if you wish, Soma.
Of course.
Come along, Lordling.
Oh, it's official now, is it?
So it would seem. We're not going to lean too heavily into it. Not yet. Though we have done much for a mem.
I'll get with you in a moment. Gabam may be going through something.
Still need to prove our worth in the conflict that's about to take place, unfortunately.
Yeah. Bezran's getting antsy, so we need to come up with a plan and quick. He's coming up with stupid ideas. I keep trying to talk him out of it.
Well, now it's an official matter. I don't know what he's planning, but it's not happening.
I figured as much. I assume you sent Torty to retrieve them?
We'll sit out. Yeah, we'll sit out here and wait for them so they know we're here.
You got it.
Okay.
Also, what's his face from the Carter's Guild? He's got a proposition for us. He's gonna be finding you when he's done doing his thing.
Get a deer, get some venison going.
We did some
go up
hunting.
the roof,
Nice.
Yeah, we did some hunting. We took the east
Very
gate,
good.
I think it is. Wait, you know, the one where you just came from. And we got the deer, but we had to run away quickly because of works. So we're like maybe a quarter mile out.
Lady knows this?
That's really fucking close. That's not good.
Yes.
Just saying hello.
If you were to go
Lordling, I assume.
I guess.
Have I heard correctly?
Yeah, if that's the official title, sure.
And we heard the horns, and we were like, we're out, we're done, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fucking death sounds.
We were like, we're done, we're not here.
Sorry, deep in thought.
Of course.
No.
The what?
You did see that cat, right?
I don't intend to
I
ask.
do see that cat.
Not my
It's
business.
fucking huge.
Not yet, at least.
That cat is way too fucking big.
Not sure what that's intended to mean.
What it's intended to mean is that I'm sure soon enough we're gonna have to talk at length.
It could have been.
I see.
Eyes playing trick.
Fine.
Yeah, trick of
It
the
has been a
light.
weird morning. It's been a
It
weird
was
morning.
shining off of
Margot?
the fur, and it was
Yeah.
just, blinding us.
Lady knows us. Dame Sharika would like to please speak to you within the Colors Guild
That was kind of scary, so we just left.
about business.
Yeah, I would have not stayed around for that.
My lady, if you'd be so kind as to start disseminating what we learned, I'll be back in one moment. You have 5 minutes, Bargo. 5.
4 minutes up the road.
Right.
So what I can explain, I will.
We made a left at the
Now.
mill.
Inside them?
Right, further up into the hills, and
Inside them.
just got done. Inside it is.
Ship shape. Try to get the people that I said to get moving forward.
Trying.
You
We're about ready to shut off.
try to make sure that the doors are locked. Keep everything moving on.
Understood. Alright then.
Good to see you, Gutsman.
You as well.
With me.
You need me present for this, Bargo?
Please. You'll be very useful for this conversation.
Very well.
Right. Close the door
What's
behind you,
going on,
please.
Bargo?
So, for the past few weeks, I've been going over a lot.
Already briefed.
As far as routes, as far as troubles, as far as threats going around the land. I'm not shy of what's been going around Nautis and the Robber Baron. Matter of fact, one of my first going arounds with Tang. That was my first ever sighting with the Robber Baron's men moving about.
Yes, they've been rather aggressive as of late, and they're only pushing farther. News from the Keep is that fighting's begun near Telor Castle. They've begun their push south.
That notebook pretty much encases all my men who have been killed by the Robber Baron's men. 10 to 20 of them at the least. Some of them are not even recorded.
All merchants are caravaneers.
Right. Innocents.
I'd like you to make a copy of that at some point to bring to the Baron. This will soon become common knowledge, but I'll tell you anyway, so I'll be able to help you with this more. The Baron has decided to acknowledge... I've been granted a noble title. I have a voice on the council, alongside the others. Bring this information forward, and perhaps we can get more manpower to assist with this. But carry on.
Understood. Hala's not able to make it forward at the moment to be able to talk as a liaison, but I have a full approval on this process that I'm about to talk to you all about.
Let's hear it.
Throughout the weeks, I've been trying to figure out the Robber Baron's movements of the men and how they've been trying to stop the caravans and the wagons. With the recent blockage of the way up north, we have nowhere to truly run. But
I forgot my...
with everything that's been going on, at least through here, there's been something I've been able to actually figure out. We'll put one map on top of the other for now. Right here, if you remember right, is where the Capitano originally had a storehouse.
The spice farm. What about it? It's nothing but debris, wood, hollowed out area. What do you think?
Right now, my largest worry right now is that the Robber Baron is basically wanting to get all the civilians into a melting pot to explode right in the Baron's face.
I should be fine. Thank you.
He's starving us. He's wanting to block out all routes. He's saying that he's for the civilians, and yet is wanting to kill them off left and right without any hesitation.
You're afraid...
Something...
Civil unrest, is that it?
Not just that. A total outrage. I don't know if you ever heard about the events in Ireland. I'm pretty sure you do. The Butcher of Adwick.
I've heard tales.
I don't know why, but this almost reminds me of a larger version of that tale.
Well, let us be grateful then that we've removed the Capitano. But I see what you're saying. If the people have nowhere to go, as you've specified, there's going to be an influx of angry populace, and people who are hungry and desperate will start to do whatever they have to survive. But I don't understand what that has to do with moving them. What is your intent?
We've been trying. There's been a lot of people that are lost. A lot of people that have been hunting the land. Will just be simply being them or just trying to escape what they can. Within this map, this plantation, we have been people that we've been saving a while. Harry and a few others. My friend right here. Irelandese, good men. Now listen to me and listen to me close. I know a lot of people. We have the wagons and the horses, and I know the secret routes that can get us to this place safely, but we need manpower. We can build a whole refugee camp to try to move the civilians in from behind.
You want to get them out of harm's way, is that it? Kind of spread load the stress of them being backed into a corner. No, I understand it. That's going to require materials. They're going to need wood. They're going to need to be able to grow their own food. Someone who understands carpentry, farming, etc.
Right. I already talked to Marcus before about this situation. He's up to helping with the situation. I might be able to help him get building some of the stuff.
Enough. He's a builder, but you need a woodcutter. Our woodcutter has recently passed away. You need someone to shape the wood. Our woodworker was recently sold into slavery. You need a farmer. One of the farmers were killed, and unless you're going to put yourself forth, Harry.
I wouldn't be able to stay out there long is the problem. I have other things I need to attend to around here.
But can you show them? Can you teach them?
I can at least show them, yes.
I have good people that are willing to follow orders within the Carter's Guild, the merchants that cannot fight, the people that cannot take action. They are willing to assist whatever they can.
We don't have any other woodworkers except the other Northmen who aren't going to listen to anyone but Northmen. So unless you have a
You can see if Sigvana's able to talk with them.
Sigvana? That's actually a good idea.
I'm also willing to talk to the hunters about this since they're already out of town. That'd be another way of getting food and maybe setting up tents around the camp as well.
You're right. If they could be made self-sufficient with enough training, and he said you want to send some Irelandese with them, most of you are soldiers, I assume, formally. They'd be able to protect themselves.
My friend was once formerly a cavalryman.
Then they'd be in good hands if we can get them arms and armament. I have a wagon I'm willing to lend to them for use. I would ask that they hide my maker's mark. But if they need something nondescript that the Carter's Guild can't exactly put on the books, you can use it. That way you're not highlighting yourself with your operations. Good. As for manpower, you'd have to find volunteers. I assume
I've already signed up.
I've agreed to help.
That is one thing that I will make apparent, is that these carts, while they are going along the safest routes that I can, they will be vulnerable to not just the Baron's men, the robber Baron, but orcs as well.
Daniel, Harry, you know everyone that's associated with us. Perhaps you can find volunteers that will fight alongside you. You've earned their trust.
All right.
Unless you don't think that's a good idea.
Who's be willing? I'll see who's willing.
Good.
You know, just
I'll count on you with that then.
Humans as well.
Very.
What do you need from me, other than the card?
That book there, far away to the left, that is the approval from Hala, the basic plans that we are wanting to gain across. The smaller book in the middle of the table that I showed you, that's a copy. You can take that as well and show that to the Baron.
Then I'll bring that to the Baron and Mem. I'm sure that he will not be against this attempt at a refugee camp. He's not going to want things to implode here, and I know he won't want the civilians to get killed if the city is besieged.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I will speak to him about this, and I will take this and give it to him.
If I may add something.
Right.
I don't mean to put you
When last I spoke to the robber baron, he mentioned he had siege equipment, and one of the main reasons he wasn't attacking the city to begin with, using the siege equipment, was the civilians down here. He was worried about falling rocks and such. If we remove the civilians,
I find that very hard to believe.
just something to think about.
Do you think he meant it?
He seemed earnest, he seemed willing to... He even considered giving them to us so that we could deal with the
My
orcs
only
in it
problem
as a
with that,
group.
he seems willing, but what is a desperate man in these actions?
Just something to consider.
Not even considering that. What kind of men are we if we keep the civilians here as shields?
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't to move all the civilians, just those who are in the most need and discordant. You remember the stories from Adwick, when they were starved and confined and then began to riot and fight each other, and the guard was turned upon them, and then the butchery took place. People need an exit avenue. We don't want any more death.
Again.
That's all I want.
This is a good plan. I will leave the wagon out on the docks. Use it as you see fit. Let me know. As Harry said, you'll start acquiring you some manpower. I don't even need to speak about Tang. They're a powerhouse and they have a good heart. They'll serve you well.
Not to mention I'll get word
He's
to
already signed
Singapore,
on this,
see
as we
if they're
speak.
able to...
Get anybody from the woodworkers to be able to assist the refugees.
That'd be wondrous. Let me know as soon as possible, Tang. And we can get him lined.
Of course.
If this is something you want to be involved in, so be it.
See if I'm not busy.
You can go and check the cards.
If you want me there, I can be.
Is there anything else you needed, Bargo?
Just need the evidence proven forward.
And it shall be.
But I'll let you all know when it moves forward.
Thank you, Bargo.
Of course.
Be careful. They're still out there looking for all of you.
And if any of you know Jensen, probably let them know about this as well. They'd probably be a good help.
Very well.
They've worked
I will
with us
do
multiple
so.
times.
Then let's get to work.
So baffled I haven't fucking run.
Very impressive. Legs up in the air.
Everything is moving at full speed, it would seem.
We knew that would happen as soon as we made our first move against the Capitano. As we said, no stopping.
I feel like I've talked to him like 3 times today.
I have a lot more on my plate now. The Baron's going to need someone with experience to help dictate the defense. We do not have a lot.
Yeah. Well, at least we know it won't be a prolonged siege.
Because it'll be over so fast.
Exactly. As a quick note, Knowles has asked me this, and I don't know the correct answer. Is lordling my technical title, or is that like a phrase that people use? What's my official,
You would be a lord. Just not the head of your house.
Okay, yeah.
Just don't throw it around too heavily until we've proven ourselves in their eyes.
So I shouldn't put on the new shirt? Nope. I'm here. Nope. I'm here. No. I'll stay. Okay. So I shouldn't put on the new shirt then?
You certainly can, there's no reason not to.
Fantastic.
At all.
What was his name?
Let's go! Sorry.
I think it was Drow
I think she's got her cut. She's got us mostly cut up. So
everything's moving.
I think I
at 100
covered all
miles
of
an
it.
hour.
Yeah, well, if you wanted to move at 1,000 miles an hour, Vezran wants to go try and take out the robber baron tonight with some crazy half-cocked plan.
Absolutely not.
It's
Yeah.
not half cocked. It's fully cocked.
Fully cocked, full of stupid.
I would not be going out there. Well, I might be going out there as a lure, but I've got a very capable friend that I have a favor with that would have no problem
Whatever you
bringing
do,
in someone like
it's
that.
not going to stop the ships from landing. We have failed.
But it might unite
is-
at least Amem with his men, and that would give him incentive in the future, wouldn't it?
He is not only afraid of the robber baron, it is also the Verpex. He needs a large fighting force. We tried. He got very defensive and irate. Made it clear he would not speak on it again. Now, I'm not against you trying to negotiate with him further. Try to appeal to him if you really think he's this kind of man, which I have a very hard time believing. If he is what you say is, he should see reason. What's the man going to do when 800 plus Imperials land? Carry on and what? Get himself killed?
He doesn't have a way to go back. He knows he's not getting any mercy if he submits to Amem.
Remember, I told you that the most important part when it comes to fighting an enemy force isn't killing as many as you can. It's giving them an escape route. If they think that they have a way to run, morale will waver. They will keep looking over their shoulder for a way to get away. If they're backed into a corner, they will fight to the death. They will become martyrs. They know they'll die anyway. They need to be given an escape route, hence amnesty. But the problem
What
is...
you're saying is I need to get this information to his men, because I'm sure he's not going to disseminate it.
Well, if he's as honest as you say he is, I don't see why he wouldn't have told them.
Because it would destroy his morale for his entire operation.
And I'm not trying to shoot down what you're saying just for the sake of it. I actually truly don't know what to do in this situation. The whole goal of stopping the robber baron was for that to be leverage to tell the men to stop the ships, but as I'm sure the lady has told you, he has outright refused. Vehemently. He has sworn, however, to reel in the Imperials, and will not suffer the actions of any Inquisitor here. We'll see how much he means that. In the interim, I'm not sure.
I was told that Volk sent whatever information he had on the investigation when I am the prime suspect, for whatever reason, to the men on the boat. And now that he's dead, and I don't know, I feel like that's going to make it look worse for me.
Unless Laudia mixed things up, she had told me that you were exonerated because of the letter that Ziegler had.
Are we sure that's going to hold up?
Well, I know at the moment the Baron trusts me. And so far the plan for the title, it was granted. Protection can be offered, I'm sure. I have to play things carefully until I've cemented myself as useful to him. And the biggest problem is the robber baron's men. I have a feeling if this doesn't go well, I'm very liable to take back everything he's given us.
So then you're in charge of getting rid of the robber baron now? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. No. He has not given me so much authority. But he does understand that there is experience there. It's more towards the conflict itself, militarily. I don't know. Gods above. Why didn't the boy listen? Even if we do, let's say we're successful and we get the robber baron. It's not going to stop the Imperial ships. If he's as good a man as you claim that he is, would he not listen to reason? If you had an extended conversation with him?
I don't know, maybe, but he's very strong of will, and also he's banked everything on this. So, it's hard to make a man see reason in me.
Well, you know, there's some kind of logical fallacy in, well, when everything starts to go wrong and you're still sticking to it. So if he's not a man of reason, then, sure, maybe he won't follow, or, you know, listen to your advice. But if he is a man of reason, then he won't fall into that fallacy.
I tried speaking to him before his meeting with...
What did he say?
Basically, hard no. I didn't tell him about the exoneration because... really didn't feel like the time or the place. And he was dead set on war, so... maybe now that he's begun fighting, maybe now that the Imperials
and he
are coming,
knows
and he knows he's not
Imperials
going
are
to get
coming,
revenge on
yeah.
him, maybe now he'll have a change of heart. Maybe I can bring it up.
Let's think of what we have at the moment. We now will have an influx of stone. If I'm understanding what the Baron said, it's being handled by the Quill and Blade. You and your company are working the mine.
Aye, the company and the Dawi within the town that have been sitting idle due to the fact that they can now get paid for work. I've had them all make their way to the quarry and make their way there. I've even had the Mercenaries Guild send out some guards to keep them safe.
Perfect. So with that stone, we start repairing the walls. We focus on what we can do at the moment.
In regards
Obviously,
to that, I do have a book of sketches and designs for possible reinforcements and or possible tricks you might want to hide in your walls. Areas
we'll bring
that
this
you
up
can
at the
turn
next
into ambush
council meeting,
points.
which I'm sure that you will be at.
Aye.
But we need to start those. The Quill and Blade needs to initiate that.
All
Marcus
right.
doing it alone is not going to cut it. You're going to have to find more builders.
Do we have
We
the
can make it
leeway
very-
now? Are we allowed to work on the walls?
The instructions I were given were very vague. It was to aid the province by any means necessary.
All right, well,
I would assume that
Well, there
that
we
would
go.
fall under it.